Hello guys! Today I'll make T-14 Armata, one of the newest tanks in the world. T-40 it's a Russia main battle tank, and as I know it's the first main battle tank with unmanned turret in serial production. That's why I decided to make this tank. But also I have many questions about its serial production. As you know, Russia started its invasion to Ukraine more than years ago, and still I haven't information that the Russia army used T-14 at this war. During the invasion, the Russia army used T-90, T-72, T-80 tanks. They even used T-62 and T-55 tanks, which was in production more than 70 years ago. That's why I think the Russia has big problems with the productions of T-14 Armata. Armata it's an armor platform for several types of vehicles. For example, T-14 Armata it's a main battle tank. Also, this platform includes T-15 infantry fighting vehicle and T-16 armored recovery vehicle, and all of them called Armata. So what about main battle tank, and what the main advantage of this tank? And main advantage is unmanned turret. Thanks to unmanned turret, the crew, 3 members of crew, is seated in an armored capsule in the front of the hull, and they completely separated from the ammunition. The unmanned turret is much lighter than a classic turret. That's why the frontal armor of the hull was increased, and capsule has a great protection at the frontal part. Now you can see how I'm making composite armor with a ceramic layer for the armored capsule. Big problem for the Russian and last Soviet tanks was safety of the crew, protection of the crew. Autoloader with shells and charges for the main gun placed under the turret, and all members of crew sitting near it or right on it, and in case when ammo rack detonated, they have no chance to survive. I repeat, it's big problem for Russian tanks, and in its new T-14 tank, Russian engineers completely changed design and added many new features. My chassis for T-14 Armata is almost ready. This chassis has a set of 7 road wheels per side. Previous Russian tanks had a chassis with 6 road wheels per side. You can see how I'm making autoloader with orange charges, and I used grey, red and blue clay for different types of shells. Now I placed yellow fire extinguisher canisters and additional armor plate at the bottom of the hull to protect my ammunition. At this moment it's really hard to find truly information about internal parts and details of this tank. It's still a top secret information. I can find a photo with T-14 engine. There is 12 pistons diesel engine with 2000 horsepower. T-14 also has a hydrostatic transmission and a 12-speed automatic gearbox with a top speed of 80-90 km per hour. And finally, Russian tank has a transmission with excellent reverse speed. It's another big problem for previous Russian tanks. But not everything is so good with this engine and transmission. In 2015, on its first public appearance, during Victory Day parade, T-14 stalled right on the red square. Whoops! And I think problem with transmission and engine, it's the main reason why serial production is still so limited. Making crew compartment with its seats, radio equipment near commander seat, fire extinguisher system for crew, medical kit, air conditioning system, and as I know, armored capsule also included toilet for the crew. How it look like I don't know, but I think it placed it somewhere inside crew seats. Very important information for my viewers. And of course multiple displays for gunner, driver and commander, which connected with the sights, night vision, thermal sights and numbers of television cameras installed around all tank. There is a photo of all these displays. Computer and fire control system I placed at the battle compartment near autoloader. Above trucks on fenders I placed fuel tanks, additional engine for supplying tank and all its systems with electrical energy, while the main engine is off, which helps reduce fuel consumption and thermal signature of tank. Else I placed air cooling and cleaning system from radiation dust and chemical weapon, and of course compartments for tools. Main gun. At this moment T-14 equipped it with 125mm main gun, caliber like on another previous Russian tanks. Russian engineers said that in future this gun will be replaced by a 152mm gun. The turret can be easily equipped with the gun with such a caliber. Additional weapon consists of 7.62mm machine gun with 1000 rounds. Blue box with the rounds are connecting with the ammunition belt. The secondary amount also include 12.7mm cord machine gun with 300 rounds placed on the top of the turret. All guns are remotely controlled. Only on my channel you can see turret of T-14 Armata without additional armor, sensors and another equipment. And now it's time to install all this equipment: gunner sight, sensors and active protection system Ob'yekt, which can detect, track and intercept incoming anti-tank munition. Here we go, additional armor is placed, and on the top of the turret I placed smoke grenade launcher, commander's weapon station with a commander's sight and 12.7mm machine gun, spare tracks, radio antenna and temperature, pressure and wind sensor. I can find information what exactly contain rear compartment of a turret, maybe autoloader for another type of shells, maybe it compartment for drone with TV camera for reconnaissance, but I place it in this compartment ammo rack with high explosive shells. Three members of crew has only two hatches, for commander and for driver. Gunner's position between these two. All of them has its own periscopes and different types of cameras. Armor protect include main composite armor, dual explosive reactive armor on the front, side and the top, anti-cumulative grills and, as I said before, active protection system. So, it's my version of tank T-14 Armata. Main information about this tank is top secret, and I think I sculpted some parts not really correctly. But its tank was very interesting for me, hope for you too. It was not so easy to find information, pictures about its external parts, and I'm really glad that I can make this model. Okay guys, thanks for watching, don't forget to like my video, it's a very big help for my channel. And as usually, see you next time!